All right, I'm back. Batter up. Second daily nugget of the day. First time I ever did that. I'm trying to minimize my stuff here. So I'm today in Cleveland. Um, I'm personally, I'm going to look at about 2025 houses. And look, I don't think I'll buy 2025 houses because I don't think they will all be good. But if I can buy five, I'll be super happy. And I just want to share with you guys like the prices of houses that I'm looking at, that I'm going to look at today. And these are asking prices. So I'm going to negotiate. One is 75,000 and it's turnkey. You know, ridiculous. That means it's done. One now I'll go and determine if it's done or not. One's 40,000. They don't know what the renovation is. One's 30,000. They say it needs 45,000 at work. One's 65,000 and it's turnkey. And they write OBO, which is or best offer. Let me give you some advice. When you're negotiating, never put OBO, never put asking. We don't, if you are the seller, your price is your price. And don't already advertise that you're willing to go down. Like, I'm not going to, there's no way in hell I'm going to pay $65,000 if you write OBO. Crazy. The other turnkey actually says OBO. Crazy. Um, Another one, 40,000 needs 35, 25,000 needs 40, 25,000 needs 50, 40,000 needs 35. Now, these are their numbers. These are the prices, the asking price that they're asking for. And the renovation, when I walk through the house, I'll know if their 40,000 is 80,000. And a lot of times, that's the case. And, these are coming from wholesalers and these people don't even live in Cleveland. And that's okay. I've been teaching wholesaling all my life. I have many, many students that wholesale, and they're all over the world wholesaling in different cities. But, you know, I'm going to find out, and I have a better idea what these renovations are. But I have a podcast coming out maybe next week, the week after. I did it with Phil Alexander, who I'm here with, um, in about Cleveland. And it is by far the best market right now in the United States, for sure. Like, let's say that I go to this turnkey house at 75,000 and it's a three-bedroom, two bath. So there's no three-bedroom, two bath um in Cleveland that's worth less than $100,000. Like there isn't. So I get it for 75,000 and a three-bedroom, two bath is going to rent for 1,300 all day long. I get it for 75,000, going to rent for 1,300, is going to be a super home run. Now, I might go in there, it might need some love, you got to put some money. But these numbers are insane. Like I can tell you that Phil, and if you're interested in buying property in Cleveland, I don't sell property in Cleveland, but I'll talk to you about it and I'll introduce you to Phil. Phil is selling these things where he helps you through the whole process. So, we're going with one of his buyers and we're going to do a tour with one of his buyers. He's going to sell, he's going to show it. There's a pretty big buyer for him to come here and to ask me to come here. But we're going to go look at a bunch of houses with that guy. And then I'm going to look at a bunch of houses for myself. So I'm going to have a ball today. And I'm telling you, um, if I'm going to fly from the Caribbean in the middle of winter to see houses in Cleveland, you should open your mind and maybe invest in Cleveland. Just to give you an idea of numbers, you can buy duplexes for 120, $130,000 that rent for 16 to $1,800 per month. You can buy singles that easily, you can buy them for 100,000 that rent for 1,300 all day long. And this is not going to last. The reason I'm sharing this with you is, I started in Philadelphia where I'm from, and I probably did 4,000, no kidding, 4,000 deals there. And uh, the prices went up. I mean, I was buying, my first house I bought in Philadelphia, I bought it done and rented for $25,000. That same house today is $150,000. Now, it doesn't mean it's not a bad deal. I mean, obviously the rents are higher and this, that, and the other thing, but markets go up. But you only have so much time in a market. And if you're in California, New York, Florida, whatever, and you can't beat the 1% rule, which is 1%, if the house is 100,000, you want the rent to be 1,000 per month or more. If the house is 200,000, you want to be 2,000 per month or more. You can't beat that in a lot of these states where, and basically what that means is I'm making three or four times the cash flow. I put my money down, I make three or four times the amount of money that you do if you invest in those states. And for those people, and I said, I don't know if you listen to some of these daily nuggets, for those people that say, well, yeah, it's great, but you got no appreciation. Cleveland, the worst zip code last year is up 7%. The best that I bought in Cleveland, in the city proper, is 16%. Look where you're from. Nashville doesn't do that. Houston doesn't do that. Florida's not doing that. These numbers will not last. So if you're interested, I put my email at the end of these things. I will happily talk to you about Cleveland, introduce you to Phil or somebody or contractors or PMs or people that I'm using. I don't believe in competition. You guys can come. I'm going to buy more. I've already bought many, many, many here, and I'm going to buy more until, it's on to the next market. But I think we got a good 3 to 5 year run, and you should be in here. So hope that helps you guys. I'll post some stuff today if you get it, about stuff we're looking at, so you get a sense of what's going on. I'm sure it won't be cold. I'm from Philadelphia, but it is colder here. So have the best day of your life, guys. Hope you have a great Friday.